Hello, Denise. It's Connor here from Million Nissan. That's me. This is the Murano, as you probably already know. So I just wanted to show you. So underneath the hood, you already know it's about 3.5 liter, but your windshield washer fluid's right here. Hello. Engine oil dipstick in yellow. The first time you pull these things out, though, it's like super impossible. So it's right there, and I'm gonna like, come on. There we go. Great, got oil on my hands. Awesome. So I don't recommend touching the dipstick and getting oil all over your hands and then doing a walk around video. But I got a shirt that I don't care about all that much anymore. So, hey, now just right here, this is your battery, so obviously that makes sense. Now up front, just right here is your block heater. Underneath here is your camera, and you also have one under both mirrors and one in the very back in case you ever need to clean them. All 4 of your tires have TPMS sensors in them. Now, if you leave your vehicle running while you're filling them up at a gas station or something like that, it'll actually honk at you, letting you know when your tires are full, which is really cool. So, one of the really cool things, now I know you have a Murano already, so coming up to the door, you press the button on here, it will lock, and you'll get this double beep. Now that means your doors are locked. So if I press it once, this door is unlocked. While it's closed, I press it again, all your doors are unlocked, like so. Now, child safety locks, that's on, that's off. Just to get in your back seat here, for folding your seats down, there's a string that you can pull. It's a little loop right there. Now, if you have someone in the back here and you want to recline your seats too, that's where you do it. You got your safety anchors up front, USB plug-in in the middle there. And then your ventilation system for the back seats as well. Now, once you're back here, there's a one-touch system. It opens up your trunk. There's a little sticker here. I'm gonna leave that on there. You can just peel it off. It's real quick. I recommend peeling it off because I see it sometimes on vehicles and I'm like, that vehicle should have that taken off. That's what I say. That's what I say out loud every time you see it. Bose sound system, just right here. So that's your subwoofer. This is your tire. It's obviously a tire. All you gotta do is unscrew that. So you take this thing, if you ever need to get to it, ta-da, it's pretty cool. That's the hook, or that's the catch. Hey, it's off the hook. It's off the hook. No, well, now it is. I'm gonna leave this in here. That's for your front plate bracket. So there's like 2 little dimples if you ever want to put a Saskatchewan Rough Riders plate on the front or anything like that. Now, I know not everyone's an amazing Saskatchewan Rough Riders fan like me though. Now you got storage on that side, and this panel just comes right off, or you can put back in and cover everything up that you have in there. And then on this side you got your tire iron and your jack and all that sort of stuff. So with that as well, you got your first 3 years, 60,000 kilometers, whichever comes first for roadside assistance, and I'll show you where that is in your manual as well. Now, fold your seats down. You pull the lever, seats fold down. Now, you will have to be like the barbarians of old and go in there and pull your seats back up still though. So that sucks, but you got a lever that pulls them down, that's pretty cool. And then your backup camera is just right there. So I'm gonna get the camera into the side here, and yeah. Here. Alright, so your push button start is right here, and if you ever want to get your media mode and everything, whoever was driving this was very short. Whoever detailed this, I'm guessing, is very short. In here, you got your second USB for your front end and your auxiliary cord. I'm going to turn this to action. I'm just going to turn it off. Heated seats are just right here. On the left-hand side here, I will actually take the camera real quick. So this is your heated steering wheel, your traction control, and then your power liftgate. With your power liftgate, all you got to do is press and hold it, and it's actually going to pop open your liftgate as long as you're in park. Now, on your controls here, you got voice recognition, and then your phone button just here. So this would be hanging up. This would be picking up the phone or making any contacts with your navigation screen as well. This is all for your radio stations. Now, if I quick press it, it's actually going to go to your next save channel, just like your Murano that you have right now probably. And now if I press and hold down on it, what it's actually going to do is scan to the next radio station, which is really cool, especially if you travel lots or anything like that. Sirius XM, a little less useful because it goes by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way to like 100 or 200 and something. But yeah. So you can do that with Sirius XM too. And then you got your volume, your source, and then this will actually change your center screen here. So with that, you know, your home menu will actually have your speed, will have your navigation directions, and what you're listening to on your audio. And then you can actually cycle through everything here just on the screen. You can see your fuel economy, you can see all that sort of stuff. Now in settings, what I'm going to show you real quick is just how to change a couple of little things if you ever want to. Vehicle settings, here we go. Here, I'll just take that from you, Jared. Thank you. So once you get into vehicle settings, what you can do is you can go into locking. This is the most important, or the one that I always show people, because you go to auto door unlock. If you ever want your doors to unlock automatically from your ignition off, or if you have a vehicle where you shift it into park, your doors unlock. Most people are used to that. This is where you change it, and you just press OK, and it would change it. So that's there, and yeah. So your touch screen here, I need both my hands. Well, I need at least the use of my hands. So the camera button is going to bring up your front view for your camera. Your 360 view being over here. Now, as soon as you plop it in reverse, it will always automatically bring up your rear view mirror though. Now, if I press this button again, you're gonna see a tire, and that's because our door is open. Now, oh yeah, thank you, Jared. So what this shows is your parallel park view. So it's really nice because if you're parallel parking and you're a terrible driver like me, you're not gonna scratch your rims up. I'm not that bad of a driver. I just don't have any really nice rims anymore. But yeah, never any accidents, so that's good. But so this is your navigation screen. This is your nighttime mode. If you want it in daytime mode, just press that. But your lights are on automatic on the far left side, so these are your lights. And it will automatically change to this once it's dark enough, so it's not blinding you while you're driving. You just press Navi here on the screen, and it pulls up your Navi view. Street addresses, you just start typing in. I always recommend going city first, because there's more than 111th Street, and it's an autocomplete system. So yeah, that's all there. And yes, I do not want it saved. Awesome. So that's there. So once you go, I don't know what type of phone you have. I believe it is a Samsung or an Android used, because we don't have any iMessaging between the two of us. But if you always go into Bluetooth here, all you got to do is connect new device, and you go yes. Now in your phone, you'll have to go to your phone settings. You'll have to go to connections if it's the new Android version, or if you just go to Bluetooth if it's the old Android version. With your connections, you then go connect new device in Bluetooth, and it will show up as My Murano. So, and then My Murano, just like so, and then sometimes it asks for the code, sometimes it doesn't. I recommend downloading your phone book, allowing access to your phone book and access to your contacts, all that sort of stuff in your messages, just because it allows the phone and the system to work best to the advantage. Now, if you do actually have an iPhone, you can also set up your Apple CarPlay as well, and USB, you just plug it in, all that sort of stuff. Gas tank is down by my left leg, along with your hood pop, and just right here by my left leg as well is your settings for your seat and your outside mirrors. And then with your outside mirrors as well, they'll actually tilt down if you ever have it on the left or the right and you put it in reverse. So if I put it in reverse right now, you'll see them tilt down. Now, if I put it back into the center though, they're going to go back to their standard view. And that's just so that it's easier to park. Sometimes you can see the curb behind you. Now, in here, in your glove box, you have your owner's manuals. So I will put these back once I'm done with them. Ooh. I should have opened these before the video. That would have been smart. All right, so very first book is your maintenance and your owner's manual. So everything to do with your vehicle is ever in here, and you can always give me a call, and I will help out where I can. And in the very back, though, is your maintenance guide. Now, it's every 8,000 kilometers or 6 months. Now, we recommend that you stay synthetic oil because they start synthetic from the factory. But with that, I'm also not going to tell you how to live your life. So, you know, you do you. But where is the maintenance guide? Oh, here it is. Nope, that is not the maintenance guide. I am one page too far forward, aren't I? Hey, there it is. So every 8,000 kilometers or 6 months. Now, synthetic's better for the vehicle, and we say that just because of the environment we live in. It gets very cold. Synthetic just works better in the cold. If you ever want to see how much better, just search up on YouTube, synthetic versus conventional oil in cold runs, and you will see the difference. It's crazy. Now, if you ever have any questions about this navigation system or the center screen here, this is the manual to do it in. So it's the Nissan Connect. So everything to do with your steering wheel commands to this, or your steering wheel commands to your center screen. Now, the last piece de resistance is the, I don't know, it's French. I don't know if that's actually French. I just know if you say resistance, it sounds cool. 1-800, I don't know how to speak French. I suck at it. I should have learned it in high school. It would have been better. Anywho, 1-800 number right here. If you flip it upside down, it's in French. That's actually why it came into that French side. But yes, very next page is your warranty guide. Now, if you didn't get any extended warranties or anything, this is the guide to follow. So 3-year, 60,000 comprehensive warranty, 5-year, 100,000 powertrain. That's all right there. And for the first 3 years, you can give this phone this number a call. Yeah, that makes sense. This number a call. They'll help you out. And yeah, that's the manuals. Last couple of buttons. This one. So this opens and closes your sunroof. So now there's 2 clicks to it. So that's the first click, and then that's the second click. I don't know if you saw the motion there, but what's really cool is if you do it going backwards. If I hit the click backwards, you don't want to do that in the winter, but in the summer you can actually get both to open real quick or close real quick for you. So the canvas is going to come from all the way back there though. Yeah, and you can stop it anywhere by pressing it forward or backwards again. Now if I press it like an actual button, so if I press it like this, it's actually going to tilt your sunroof, and then you just got to press forward to close it again. This is all your lights on. This is for when you open up a door, none of your lights turn on, and then individual lights. Ta-da. And then for HomeLink. So if you've never used HomeLink before and you want to connect it to your garage door opener, you hold these 2 buttons down until this flashes really fast, and then what's going to happen is then it's going to be in training mode. You take your remote start, or your garage door opener. You hold the button down and you hold this until this light starts flashing very slowly, or no, very quickly. That's what it is. And then you know that it's working. Now, if it doesn't work, you might have to go to your garage door opener motor thing, find out what brand it is, search it up online with HomeLink, and they will give you better instructions than I can, because I don't know everyone's garage door, because I don't have a garage as well, so I don't know if it even works. So let me know if you have any other questions. I can help out. And yeah, enjoy your Murano. Ta-da!